Okay, can someone... I need to create macros now. Now that
Oh my god, you had all this fucking...
Listen, you got me talking about lore.
Well, you have 10
was,
minutes.
That was your first and only mistake.
Your first mistake was... goddamn, I messed it up. Your first mistake was challenging a Sicilian when death was on the line.
Joke's on you. I'm already dead on the inside.
Joke's on you, both glasses have iocane powder in them, actually.
Iocane powder, is that from Princess Bride?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Okay, I'm actually gonna spoil this. Do you know why dude died and the other one didn't? The actual reason?
Because he was just really good at the shell game.
No. Because in the beginning, the powder, if you know anything about that poison, it's an airborne toxin. When he hands him the bottle to sniff it to make sure it's poison, dude sniffs the poison and ingests it, and there's not poison in either cup.
Wow.
Yep.
So yeah, he's really good at the shell game.
That's really... Holy shit, did not even know about that. That makes that scene even better.
Yep. That's how it works in the book anyway.
The key to a good shell game is to make your to make the player think they are playing a fair game.
Okay, what's the character sheet macro for this?
It's CHAR and then both parentheses.
So
Go to general chat.
why did you say general chat?
Because that was an accident.
I was trying to find CHR parentheses.
Yep.
Boop. All right, you have my character sheet. Time to fill out Goobo the Goblin.
8 minutes.
That's easy. We start with. Are we doing hero points? I assume.
Yes, because it's part of the system.
You start with 1 hero point.
Quick! I have to pull up Goobo's character sheet. There you are, Goobo. Come here. Thankfully, I'm not making macros for all my spells because I don't get why you guys do that.
Because I'd rather not have to keep referring to the book.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 monitors, so I'm just going to have a book up with the spells on all points.
The first time I tried to control F a spell, it found no results in the book.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work well.
So I was just like, fuck that.
Okay,
So instead of writing it all
perceptually.
on a separate piece of paper or in another file, I put them all in my macros.
Fortitude 2,
I can
Oh, yeah,
hear
the
myself a little
microtran-
bit.
4.
Microtransaction gun is 100 credits.
Okie dokie. What is my AC?
It'll be
13. Sorry, 13. Because I do not use shields or magic or mage armor.
well, the shield only applies when you raise it.
Yes,
I
but I
think we
don't
can
know
hear
the shield
ourselves
spell.
through your microphone, Liam.
Yes.
Okay, let me fix that. Sorry about that.
But funnily enough, we all have pretty even AC except for the Gobo.
Gobo.
How old is Gobo anyway?
Gobo is 23 years old. He's
Hey, I'm older than Gobo.
Yes, but in goblin year, but in human years, those are like 40.
Yeah. You're like a dog.
Oh, so we just so you set values for all the skills?
No,
Don't worry about that
no,
part
don't.
for down at the bottom. It doesn't do anything yet.
Okie dokie, so my token is done. Value wise. Refresh sheet. There we go. Oh shit, hit points are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin is 6, Wizard is 6, Con Mod is 1. I have 13 hit points.
So it goes you, Floria, me, and then Deorza. In terms of hit points.
Your
Taylor
name is
says
now
a meat
Dio.
wall.
Your name is Dio. Deal with it.
The orders are Martin.
Alright, so edit. This skill shall be arcane because that's the most important skill.
Oh my god, the goblins are hilarious. Why are there so many goblins?
Wait, Liam. Arcane, you say? It's a 19.
Are you trained in arcane?
No. But this system doesn't have the rules of you can't go over 10 with intelligent knowledge skills. So anyone can roll arcane. It's just that you're untrained in it, so certain things you can't have.
We can still hear ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know whose mic is doing
It's
that.
Liam's.
There's. Oh my god, did Discord change? God damn it, Discord! Is it better now?
Hello? No, I can still hear it myself. How close is your mic to your headset?
It's not at all.
You don't have a mic attached to your headset?
Alright. I have a mic attached to my headset, but it's like.
Is
okay,
Discord reading
put-
that mic?
Okay, put it into perspective. You know how I'm normally quiet?
Mm-hmm.
My mic is 5 inches farther away than it is when I'm quiet.
All right. It's fixed itself.
Is it fixed now?
Yes.
How about now?
Yeah, no, it was fixed.
All right, we're good. Okay.
Weird.
That was weird.
All right. Can one of you guys talk real quick?
No.
Ooga
Maybe.
booga.
There it goes. Okay. For some reason, I think my computer's sound card has a fucking microphone attached to it.
Wait, what?
There's no way.
No, there's. My computer thinks there's a second microphone. Somewhere. And occasionally I will get active microphone input from something that doesn't exist.
Huh.
Aww.
I don't get it.
You could always disable that microphone.
And so it's plus entmod plus just trained is a value.
Mm-hmm.
Trained is an automatically scaling value for gear level +1.
I'm gonna check something with skills real quick. Okay, so there are untrained skills. Skills that you can't make untrained.
No, there are always actions you can make with every skill. There are just things that you have to be trained to perform those
Mhm.
actions for.
So with arcane,
You can recall knowledge, but you can't do things like learn spells and such.
yes.
Yeah, anything with the knowledge skills, you can drum up the basic knowledge, but other than that, you can't do anything else with those skills.
Although my favorite thing is there are critical failures for certain things. Like with the knowledge checks, it's recalling the wrong knowledge.
Yeah, you might recall the opposite.
Okay. Oh, do we have if checks for dice rolls?
No.
Nope, I still need the crit macro.
Okay.
I pasted it in chat not too long ago.
Did you? I don't.
Yeah, no, I
Or
can
not-
make it.
that.
Or when we were originally doing this.
Oh, I don't think you mentioned it.
I'm fairly certain I did.
It's 5:30.
I can do without it.
is. Well, then, to begin this, I must ask that everyone remember we are learning this system as we go. Even I, in my infinite knowledge of all things game, do not have the system fully down. There might be mess ups, we might fix things along the way, stuff like that, but this is just to playtest the system. And with that, let's get ready to begin. Everyone good to go?
That real quick disclaimer. That means that if we find the system immediately boring, we might drop it randomly and for no reason.
Which I don't think is going to be the case.
But just fair warning: do not get attached to these characters.
Just yet.
I'm already attached to Floria.
I like William.
God damn it, people.
Broke our own rules. Shit.
So, the group of you are individuals from various different walks of life that live in or around a place called Findleholm. It is a village nestled away in its own special little place near the Dragonmaw. The site of a once great and proud kingdom that has long since fallen to ruin and has left behind many treasures and ruins to explore, and has left great many mysteries as to who or what once ruled Dracairn. Amongst those issues and mysteries and such are the pressing issues of undead that occasionally attack various places, and these great magical relics that are from a time long since past that no one can quite make use or make work correctly. That is, until a little bit ago, when one adventurer happened to return from the ruined Dracairn lands, the blasted fields, and claimed that they found an item that reacted to them, that they could empower again. And with that was the discovery of resonance, the mysterious power that seemed to enchant these items. And so with that, there is now many things: a rush of adventure, a sense of purpose, and an air of mystery as people from all over the country all over the country are preparing to try and find these magical items and learn the powers of resonance. But sinister things lurk in these untold ancient places. But I'm sure our plucky band of 4 adventurers who may or may not know each other will find out shortly. I lost my train of thought in the middle of that. I'm sure none of that will.
To most of us.
I'm sure none of that will be at all relevant to these would-be adventurers. And so our game begins with the 4 of you, for your own reasons, in the tavern in Findleholm.
Oh wait, we're doing the tavern? Okay.
The tavern is perhaps the 2nd largest building in all of Findleholm. There are several other houses and such, but the tavern is, I would say, a lively place. But in a town of maybe 100 people, there isn't anything lively about it. So why don't we take turns introducing ourselves? And yes, the flow of time in Dragonmaw might be distorted.
Discord order?
Sure. Axel.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think there is a setting in which you could call Diorsa civilized. Except maybe tribal society, but then it doesn't really count. I'm also fairly certain he'd be the largest, if not the 2nd biggest person in the tavern. He is a wall of meat and weapons. Mostly meat. Yeah, I was not prepared and don't have good words for this. Yeah.
Sweet. Next.
Maybe.
It is Liam.
All right. Okay. I was wondering if that was the order we were using. Okay.
Yep.
So, I am playing Gubo. Gubo is a staggering 3 foot or 2 foot 11 inches tall. At the end, he would kind of just be sitting at a small table. I'm assuming there is a small sized table here.
Yes.
Rickety
Okay.
table.
He will be sitting at the halfling / goblin table, kind of just sipping on tea and mindlessly spinning a spoon around with telekinesis, and just kind of sitting around. To describe Gubo, he is 2 foot 11. He is a exceptionally old for a goblin at the staggering age of 23. He's wearing robes and such, and he is a master of the arcane arts. Asterisk.
Cool, cool.
Okay. Logic.
Ah, hello there. My character is William Yeager, a human paladin of Serenray. He is overall a nice guy. He is not quick to anger, though there are some times where you might do too much. As per being a paladin of Serenray, he abhors undead and Rovagug, or this world's equivalent, with a passion. He is trained to fight them and protect his friends.
Nice.
Okay. Then I believe that just leaves Sofu.
All right. Floria, as opposed to Diorsa's wall of meat, is a wall of pure optimism, and she pretty much eternally wears a bright smile. Often you can see her juggling a star knife, which she loves to light up with a cantrip, and she seems to be a performer of sorts, though it's probably a hobby more than anything. And yeah, she just has a generally happy-go-lucky attitude.
Okay. So, do you all know each other?
I would imagine that maybe Floria and William would,
They'd at least be acquaintances.
given her nature of healing, and they're both religious.
Okay.
Gubo will have seen Florio once or twice at church, but he probably wouldn't actively associate with her.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yo.
What is your character's name, Logic, in the middle of a macro thing?
William Yeager is my character's name.
Yes. How active is he in, I assume this town has militia or city guard at least?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a training post thereof.
Yep.
Well,
How
paladins train separately from the normal soldiers and the militia, but he does help. Given the nature of Serenray, he does lend quite a bit of help there, doing some minor healing and training.
Then you would probably know Diorsa from there.
Probably, yeah.
I imagine that since Floria, even though Floria is beholden to Crowlane, she pays a visit to the Serenray Temple quite often to... Wait, was it a temple?
Yeah, there's a temple for Serenray.
Temple.
Okay. She would probably help with healing and all that, since that is what she specializes in.
Yeah, William can do some healing, but he is not an overly specialized in it. That's more for the clerics and priests.
Mm-hmm. Floria is a friend to Serenray, at least.
Okay. Well, the group of you are all spending your time in the tavern when, as many adventures are wont to start with, the sounds of screams can be heard outside. And there's a map for Findleholm.
Oh my god.
I will reveal the sources of the scream, or causing people to scream, here in a moment.
I swear to God, if it's 4 zombies and
Okay.
a crazed sorcerer.
The crazed sorcerer, maybe not. Zombies and skeletons, probably.
The crazed sorcerer was in the basement, thank you very much. As
For
you
what
all
it's
turn to
worth,
look up.
at the screaming, Diorsa will quickly finish whatever drink he had, slam the tankard on the table, and grab his shield.
Yep.
Okay.
Floria catches her star knife and looks intently at the door.
William brings out the not the falchion. It's a two-handed version of the scimitar. I bring out the scimitar and get my shield ready.
Gubo will hop up from his stool and run out the door.
Alright. Well, let's start things off with my favorite button. Initiative. And it doesn't deafen you guys this time.
Oh my lord, that's amazing!
That's because it doesn't show you the rolls. It does everything in secret.
You know, I'm fine with that, as long as it doesn't have that massive noise. Oh shit, William!
William Yeager, you're the first to react.
Alright, then I am going to... William is going to move out the door. About here. We're gonna take one movement. And we're gonna use only 2 of my actions this round. I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay. Next up is Floria.
Floria comes dashing out, and at first she says, "Right behind you, actually, right in front of you." And she'll step right there, and she'll touch this zombie.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you know what's fantastic? An 8 will hit it.
It's yeah, cool.
Okay, so it is flat-footed for 1 round. I don't have a state for that, so I'm going to give it a teal halo. Okay. Anything else?
Nope,
You don't want to raise your shield?
that's 3 actions: movement, and then chill touch.
Oh,
Chill touch
right.
is 2 actions. Okay.
Right.
Skeleton 2 will clamber up here with 1 move,
I can't retributive strike.
and we'll start things off with the claw number 1. It's a 14 versus your touch or versus your AC, Floria.
She dodges out of the way, ducks right under
Okay.
it.
And we'll follow up with the second claw. This will be 4 lower than it says.
Oof. That one hits her.
Okay. Comes in, takes the first slash at you with its claw. Unfortunately going wide. However, on the second one, it comes in much closer this time.
Oh, that doesn't refresh the sheet.
0
No.
Floria bench. strike.
Yes, ignore the 0.
Framework is a
Okay.
work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to... Let's get more feet. that's one move, and that's the other move, and it will use a scimitar that it is holding against you, William.
All right. Misses.
15. Okay. Skeleton number 3. Skeleton number 3 is going to go around the building. It's 25. It's 25. And that's 25. Flat-footed zombie. The zombie will quickly have the status flat-footed checked to make sure it has no penalties for what it's doing.
It should just be a -2 to their AC.
It probably is, but I want to make sure. Flat-footed, 322. It's this page. Flat-footed. Yep, it's a -2 circumstance penalty to AC. All right. Then it will start with its fist to try and slam into you, Floria. But it will go wide.
Missed me.
It will follow up with another fist, trying to get a hold. This will be 5 lower than it says. Will also miss.
Hup. She jumps over it.
Alright, that's its actions. This one will also go into you, Floria. Ooh.
Oofed.
And then I have to quickly look something up, but it's going to grab you, I do believe.
That would be an athletics.
It'd be athletics versus 10 plus whatever that Sophie's athletics is.
That blow seemed to wind her a bit.
Actually, it is. I'm trying to find. I should just create a. Oh, good. My PDF viewer has frozen. Athletics. Give me one moment. Grapple. It is against your Fortitude DC.
Okay.
So, what is your Fortitude DC?
14.
Okay. Then it is grabbed until the end of its next turn, unless it moves, or you escape using acrobatics, or break grapple with athletics.
And what exactly does that do?
You cannot move away from it, but that is the extent of the grab. It also has an attack that it will be able to do against you as you grabbed.
Right now?
No,
Okay.
just in the future.
Might need a little help here.
Oh, as a note, actually, it has a property that allows it to automatically grab you. It still has to spend the action, but it did not have to roll.
Ah.
This one will move up here and will use its body to slam into William.
Yeah, that hits.
Damn, it's not a critical.
Nope.
All right.
Gubo! Gubo will run forth and cast Burning Hands as Liam quickly looks up to make sure he has what he's written down for
15
Burning
foot
Hands.
cone range.
I know that. I'm checking the damage mainly. These two, I'm going to Burning Hands in. Nope, that is not what I want to do.
You don't want a burning hands?
No, I do not want to Burning Hands you. I forgot how cones work in this. No, stop it. There we go.
Okay.
In that. So they have to make a reflex save, DC 15.
Okay. Skeleton is not making it. And the zombie is not making it.
They take. Oh my god, really? 5 damage.
Okay. The skeleton will take no damage, however, the zombie will take some damage. The skeleton seems to soundlessly laugh as it is apparently extremely fire retardant.
Come on. All right. And that is my turn. I'm going to delete those cones now. There we go.
The orders are.
Diosa is going to fly into the Berserk Rage and charge this skeleton with smacking the shield. That is 3 extra fire damage. I'm trying to figure out how to get that into the macro to work.
Do and 3 fire damage at the end of your damage.
Well, I'm trying to get properties to work because I don't know if it scales ever.
It does.
Okay.
All right. And what weapon are you using?
He's punching it with his shield.
Ah, I am 90% certain that does bludgeoning damage, correct?
It does.
Yep. With the
Okay.
shield boss, that's bludgeoning.
That will destroy the skeleton.
Fantastic.
Now you can also, I believe, make another attack. I don't know how many
Rage
actions.
is an action. To start rage is an action. To move
Alright.
is an action. To punch is an action.
Okay.
William.
I am going to move over to Floria.
Okay.
Use my second action to lay on hands. So you get 6 HP and have +1 to your AC to my next round. And I am going to smack the zombie 1 with my scimitar.
Okay.
Miss.
Yep, that will unfortunately miss.
Unfortunate, but that's how it goes. So my turn ends.
Okay. Floria.
Floria says, "Thanks, friend. Your turn." And then she pulls out a material. She's using the area healing and harm.
Okay. Do they get a will save again? Oh, fortitude save.
Mm-hmm. It's fortitude.
Okay. Alright, I will roll the 3 zombies, because they have the same bonus.
Back to 9.
1, 2, 3. Oh, one of them has critically failed.
Ooh. I believe that means double damage.
It does. Oh, how much? 8 damage. Ooh, that's not good for it, because it has vulnerability. The first one will save as half damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if vulnerability is double damage.
No. It adds a flat extra amount.
Okay. Because I was wondering if I would have to quickly explain the stacking multipliers thing.
No, it's just it adds a flat amount of extra damage.
Cool.
But it also critically failed, so it does take double damage. It takes double damage and then adds the thing.
Yep.
Wait,
All
is there
right,
a 5-foot step?
It's called a step, and I don't remember what action it is.
It is an action.
It is
you
an
move
action.
5 feet and do not provoke.
You cannot provoke a reaction from the movement.
Okay. Well, I'm not spending an action, so.
Well, it costs 3 actions to do the area thing.
Yep, that's exactly why.
Alright. Skelemans is going to go for Claw 1. No, Claw 2 minus 4. That's a 7. And Claw 3, can you go for the trifecta and get 7 again? No.
Minus.
That's a 14. Or no, yeah, that's an 8. So that is
It misses
16.
because she has 17 because of my lay on hands.
Okay.
No. Gubo doesn't like this.
Oh no.
Claw 1.
Ow.
Ooh. Wait a minute. That critically succeeds.
Oh, it does. Oh man. Are you ready for the extra 2 points of damage?
So that's 5 points.
And then this one will be at -4. It's a 13.
That's a hit.
Okay. That is that that skeleton's turn. You are no longer flat-footed.
I don't know why my health bar isn't modifying. I don't know.
The macro doesn't mess with the health bar. There's no health bar. There's no even pit marks either.
Oh, it just did not. Okay,
It says
so
5 on your sheet, so.
that means we're good. Okay.
All right. I need to note that this one has you grabbed. So you two are grabbed with each other, or he's grabbed you.
As well as this one.
Oh wait, hang on. That was the one that has you grabbed. That's right. My apologies.
All good.
Well, this one's just going to try and slam at you again with its arm.
Yeesh. That's gonna hit.
She grunts as it smacks into her abdomen.
And this one will be 5 lower than it says. That's the 10. That will not hit.
Luckily, she ducks out of the way of that one.
Alright. This one is going to attempt to nom on your head.
Oh. Is it attacking her?
Yes.
God! Oh my god, that's a critical fail.
Oh, man.
Well, for now, nothing will happen.
First
I will-
combat, we won't make that
Yeah.
happen. To second or third combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn.
Alright.
Well, that goes my reaction.
So, let's see. Has you grabbed, so it will bite you.
Oof.
You're down to 0 now.
Yeah, I have to go.
Man, these zombies do some good damage and have really good to hit. Wow.
You're checking to see what happens if you hit 0 damage. You'll have the same Pathfinder clause. Would that be an encounter mode?
She screams as she passes out from the pain.
Or hold on. It should actually be in the beginning when it talks about hit points.
I mean, you could just Control F in the PDF.
That's not a good idea.
Yep, let's see. When you're reduced to 0 hit points, you get knocked out. When this happens, you are subject to the following effects. You fall unconscious, immediately gaining the unconscious condition. You move your initiative count to immediately before the creature that reduced you to 0. If the attack was lethal, you gain the Dying 1 condition. It was not a critical hit. The attack was non-lethal. Alright. When you're unconscious at the start of each of your turns, you attempt a special fortitude saving throw to regain consciousness, called a recovery saving throw. The DC is equals to the DC of the spell or ability that dropped you, plus your current dying. Fun fact, that is DC 1.
What happens if she is healed?
The damage reduced. Hold on. I'll use the attacker's class DC. What is your class DC? Thank you for not including this information in the stat block, Paizo.
It would be. Does it say if it's trained in weapons?
It is a weapon that it has, and judging by everything, it probably is trained.
Okay, so it would be. What is it using to attack?
Strength.
It's strength +1 +10.
It's actually +4 +10. So it is against a DC of 17 for the Fortitude save. And then if she gets healed, she will regain consciousness and lose 1 status of dying.
So I make a fortitude save.
At the beginning of your next turn, which is now going to be on initiative count 11. That one's going to take me a lot of getting used to, that it moves your initiative to right before the thing that knocked you out.
Yeah, that's weird.
But Zamble 3 is going to attempt to nom on the person that killed its Skelebuddy. By that I mean it's going to punch you, DeRosa. Miss. And
Yes.
it's going to attempt to punch you again with -5. Also a miss.
Yes.
Kubo.
It takes an action to do a recall knowledge action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kubo's just gonna hope for the best because I don't have any non-element based attacks.
I mean, it could be just weak to another element that's not fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Please don't burn down the house.
Oh, I'm force bolting the skeleton.
Okay. Force is probably a safe one.
The macro did not work because there's a thing missing. Hold on real quick. I'm just gonna roll. I'm sorry about this. I don't know why it did not function. However, this is valid math.
Did you misspell a property?
No, it just says exempting java.math.bigdecimal.
You have a value that's not defined.
I'm just gonna take out the spell point bar. Oh, I get it. I'm just gonna take out that bit. The stuff that was trying to manipulate bars.
Okay. Versus its touch AC. That is a hit.
I don't know if force damage. He says it hurts ethereal creatures. I don't know if it does not count as bludgeoning, from what I can find.
That is its own damage type then as force, and it is not resistant to force, so that will send the skeleton down.
Okie dokie. And that is my turn. Because
Okay.
force bolt requires 2 actions.
Therosa.
It's an action to pull out a weapon, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
It is a manipulate action specifically.
They don't have an attack of opportunity. Zombies can't take reactions.
He will pull out his bastard sword and stab this zombie. That does not have the right thing for fire damage.
PM me the macro and I can fix it while you're going.
And as a note, what damage type are you dealing with the bastard sword?
It can only deal piercing, which is dumb.
Okay. Well, it's happened for the first time this game. It has 1 hit point remaining.
You have one more action.
Fucking tastics.
Oh, you used H.
Yeah,
Instead
that's
of
right.
R.
Is it H? Motherfucker. Yep, that does it.
Oh, and you had 1 more action? Okay.
And
Unfortunately,
that was a 3.
yeah. Alright. William,
So what happens if I heal her?
she will become conscious. She will lose one state of dying, 1 stage of dying, and then she will, on her turn, take her turn.
Alright, we're gonna use Lay on Hands. We'll get 5 and have 17 to our AC. Again. And I'm gonna make my first attack against Zombie 3. Oh my.
Oh, that's a critical.
That's a 20, so
Yeah, that's a critical.
yeah, is that a critical success?
Yes. Yeah, it's a critical.
Success for 2 reasons, actually.
Yeah, it's a critical for 2 reasons.
Yeah. I dealt max damage with that fucking thing. Okay. So that thing's it's
Go
slashing
ahead and
damage.
roll another d6 plus 3.
No, just a d6.
Nope, the modifier's multiplied as well.
So then, extra 4.
Alright. Well, that will put it well into the negatives of negative almost its maximum hit points.
And now I'm gonna do my second attack, which will get a +1 to damage and a minus, and have a +1 to hit against a different target. So zombie 1 does not matter because I missed it.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay. The skeleton. Let me go see if when you fall unconscious you go prone.
You do.
If you don't, that's also dumb.
Yes, but I want to make sure because I'm taking notes for things of this is something I should point out to them.
Yep.
Yeah, again, we can
Gaining
send
that conscious
feedback
con-
to Kaizo, so.
Knocked out. You can't act. You have the blinded, deafened, and flat-footed condition. You fall prone. Yep. Okay. Yes. So you are currently prone. So it's going to, not realizing you're back up, move over here and start attacking William.
Alright.
Is she technically prone because she's grabbed? Is she being held
No,
up?
the grab is ended.
Oh, okay.
Grab ends when you are knocked unconscious.
Yes. Oh my god. Bad tools. Why don't you make it work that way? Alright. And it will attempt to fight you in honorable scimitar battles.
Alright.
This will be, as it says, 22.
Hits.
This will be minus 5.
17 hits.
Okay. And that will be its turn.
Man, 9 damage. Fuck.
Zombie 2 is getting comically blocked by a building. That's one movement. Oh, no, that's one movement. And I'm going to move corpses. Then it's going to get there. That will be all of its movement. Floria.
Can she? They don't seem to notice her while she's lying down.
No.
All right. Can she cast channel while she's lying down?
Yes, she can.
All right. She's going to stay completely silent, play dead, and emit a burst of energy, pulling out a material.
Alright, that's the 4 to all of them one.
Yep.
You will have to talk
So-
a little to do it, because there is a verbal
Yep.
component.
Okay, that's fine.
And flail your arms about.
Those are spasms, totally.
Floria has taken 4 damage.
Oops.
Heal 8.
I rolled 3 of them, and I'm just going to ignore the first one I rolled, because I dumbed there. How many HP do you have?
I mean, it's 30 feet, so, I mean, that is...
No, there's only 2 of them alive.
What are you talking about? There's 3...
For the,
there's
yes,
3 of them.
I'm talking about the zombies. I was rolling
Oh.
for the zombies. The zombies and skeletons have different stats. Skeleton also horribly flubbed it. Okay. The skeleton is looking rickety, and the zombies are looking worse for wear.
And everyone heals, as well.
It heals 4. Which is good because I was wounded, and I believe so was Gobu. Kubo! Kubo.
Alright. Jaeger. This one's going to attempt to punch you. Missing
Alright.
horribly,
Missing.
and escalate to another punch. It's a 15.
Misses.
Okay. Alright, Gubo.
Gubo is going to cast Electric Arc on this zombie and this zombie.
Okay.
They need to make reflex saves. I need to make a big line there.
Alright, reflex.
How much damage? Because it doesn't say.
Oh,
No, it's oh, yeah, no, it doesn't say.
no. Hold on.
You also got some formatting errors in there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no,
the
I
second
fixed.
one.
I fixed the formatting error. I did that as soon as I.
So one of them's taking half, one of them is probably taking double.
Yeah, it's definitely taking double. It is certainly
So,
critically
how
failed.
much
Oh,
damage?
yeah.
Hold on a
That's what
second.
we're getting. Or that's what he's getting.
Six. Okay, for right now, I fixed my macro, and I will roll 1d6. And for spells, it is doubled. It is just full double damage.
Yes.
Do not roll dice again.
Yep.
Um,
I will take out that zombie. But the first one will still just barely be up.
okay, so now I can.
Wait, you said I left him with one.
No. That's you kill the
was-
zombie 3. This
it was a
one that got
different
hit by.
I hit him.
Gotcha. I've been in the middle of trying to make things actually work, so I haven't been paying full attention to where things are moving.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez.
All right.
Gonna step there. Gonna stab this thing. Motherfucker.
Stab which one?
It doesn't. Well, the zombie. It
Okay.
probably doesn't matter. And is it still up?
Yes.
Stab it again.
That one will hit. Even
Yay.
being an 11, that will hit. That will take it down as well.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go get food now.
Okay.
Uh,
William.
I'm going to drop the scimitar and pull out my warhammer and take my one. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'm going to. I only have 2 uses left. No, I will do that. Drop the scimitar, pull out the warhammer, and hit the skeleton with it.
Okay.
13.
That will just miss its AC.
Yeah. Damn.
Alright, it's gonna go all in on Jaeger. Claw 1.
Miss.
Claw 2
Miss.
misses. Claw 3.
Miss.
It was just funny. I wanted to see. That's only a 17, or that's only a 7, a 7, and a 13. Or
Really?
7.
That would
It's
be-
13, 8, 7.
so
Gloria.
we also need.
Hmm?
Never mind. We need to remember that attacks can crit fail if they're 10 lower than AC. I'm just having to do math in my head.
Yes, but it does not matter right now because strikes have no downside.
Yes.
Floria is going to stand up and say, "Hey, I'm tired of your shit, skeleton." Slash. Or wait. Yeah, slash him.
The skeleton stares at you.
Does it do any meaningful damage?
No.
Right then. She runs around.
Run away!
Hey, you look a little hurt. And she'll touch.
Ooh, is it the full 7?
Yep.
Oh, nope. I can't go over my max HP. There we go.
The macro actually will tell you if you've gone over the max. Or the macro will fix things if you go over the max, rather.
Alright. Kubo!
Whoa.
We'll use this opportunity to test out his new macro. Lightning! Oh my god, really? It doesn't show the fucking damage?
Did you do H?
No, I forgot to call the... Why is it the art damage total functioning?
Because you didn't close the brackets.
Oh my god. Listen.
I can't wait to watch this skeleton critically fail this. Skeleton!
Oh, he
Skeleton.
critically failed. So
I'm gonna click the macro again just to figure out the damage, because now it will actually work!
So
12 damage!
12 damage. Damn.
Hey!
And I will...
Despite the fact that it is resistant, that is enough to bring it down.
Lightning-y!
Yeah, that was
Gubo literally says that as he kills it.
lightning eye.
Whew.
Floria, I must ask that you do not run ahead of me.
Yeah, I learned a few things. She comes over and smacks his shoulder in a friendly way. Says, "You're a real saint, you know that? Saved my butt."
I can't watch you die to a bunch of undead. They are getting a bit more brazen.
Kubo's gonna go, where did those come from? Like, specifically?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Combat has just ended.
Would a
Yeah, I need to-
religion check help?
Sure.
Yikes.
Yeah, religion.
Diorsa is going to find these. You know what? I might as well. Nope. But
Kubo just stares at all of you, and then can an Arcana check work?
Sorry, what was before that? What was DeRosa gonna say?
he's going to find these skulls and smash them with his heel.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know much about, The Walking Dead. But he knows things that don't have a head usually can't kill you.
You can go ahead and give me an Arcana roll as well.
Gubo will just stare at you guys.
You're all, thinking about it real hard for a little bit. You're thinking, you're naming things like, oh, it could have been from the capital ruined to Dracairn. Could have been from the actual Dragon's Maw itself. And Gubo's just like, there's probably a small bladed spot near here that they're being created at. Probably like maybe half a day's travel out of town.
Like that direction?
That's a real good theory. I think we should go with that.
That sounds like a plausible cause.
All right. Gubo will saddle upon his riding dog.
Hey, are you going out right now?
I mean, there's undead to kill.
Yeah, we're pretty spent just hitting these things.
She is not wrong.
She holds.
Dorsa shrugs. Don't stand in front of him.
How many more uses of that do you have?
Not many.
Same here.
I could conserve, but
How likely is a group of using my Arcana check? How likely is it another group of zombies this big will show up within the next 24 hours?
Probably not that likely.
He's like, fine, we will rest, but then in the morning we will ride. Wait, do any of you guys have mounts?
No.
We will walk swiftly.
that'll give me time to prepare spells too. I'll go talk with Crowlane.
All right. Where is my book of spells? Here is my book of spells.
Walk swiftly and carry a big stick.
He always
Diorsa
does
is
that
a
with
big stick.
So, by the way, he has a riding corgi.
That's
Yes.
It's wearing. So I didn't have anything to spend money on, so it has barding. It has leather armor. It is
What's the AC of your corgi?
15.
Corgi is more defensible than you.
Listen, dog has natural armor for some reason. Okay.
Hey, Lion. I'm curious. Inside the tavern, were there anyone that was giving Diorsa a stink guy?
Yeah, the tavern wench, a haggard old woman that was in charge of the tavern, had been giving him the stink eye for a little bit.
He's going to take one of the skeleton skulls into the tavern, set it on the bar, smash it with his fist, and order another ale.
Yeah, fine.
And while that's going on, Floria is going to mend herself and William. So that's for William. That's for me.
That's perfect for William, actually.
Okay, and then we all proceed to heal back and forth. Or no, actually, we only get our con mods to health right now.
Oh, I wasn't hit.
Huh. Hit points thing didn't work, so I'm just gonna.
You have to select your token.
I did. Character
Oh, my
sheet,
healing
hit
thing wasn't
point.
working, actually.
Hi.
You,
Oh, there it
you
goes.
have to refresh sheet as well.
There it goes.
Ignore what I just sent in the chat. It's totally for me. I'm not kidding. It's for me. It's just I need someplace to put it.
That's fine. Wait, what is that?
It is the
What
wealth
the
by
party
level
should
chart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wealth by level is something I think all players should know equally as much as DMs.
Yep.
Just so you don't have a player who's like, I'm gonna hoard all the money, and then realizes that he's a level 4 character with the wealth of a level 9.
Yep. All right. As a note, amongst the undead, one of them did have a small potion flask.
Woo! Can I make an Arcana check on that shit? Or no, a crafting check. Sorry. I think it's
Yes,
crafting,
anyone
yeah.
can make crafting checks.
I'm gonna click the Arcana button for right now because I haven't made a crafting check, and it's the same thing. Critical success!
Yes. All right. I will allow you to batch identify. There are 4 healing potions in there of the minor variety.
Gubo will hand a healing potion to each person.
All right. They are
You
held in
only
one
get
hand. Everybody gets one. They are held. They require one hand. They have a bulk rating of L. They are a single action operate activation. And when you drink it, you regain 1d8 points or 1d8 hit points.
Does it require resonance to drink a potion?
No, it is a consumable.
How many of them were there?
There is 1 per person.
Just one per person. Okay. So we all have one.
Gubo would have shared them all equally with the party. Gubo is benevolent.
Thanks, little guy. And she pats Gubo on the head.
All right. And as a note, give me 1 second here. You will all have gained 120 experience points.
I'm gonna make experience a resource on my character sheet.
It already is.
Yep.
Is it?
You can use
Yes.
it on your character sheet.
Oh my god! Hold on. I'm gonna make a macro real quick.
Actually, the one on the character sheet calculates things already.
Oh, does it? I was gonna make that, but
Yeah.
you already did it.
And yes, I'm aware that it just puts nothing in chat
Right,
right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're fine.
Additionally, there is a little bit more experience that you're going to get because you survived your first encounter together.
Yeah, we did survive. Oh, thank God for lay on hands. It's such a good ability.
You will
Cool.
each also gain an additional 30 experience points.
Gubo will no longer prepare color spray for the time being, as undead are immune to mind-affecting effects.
And
Still gonna have fire.
Flurry is preparing lots of, well, not lots of stuff, but her main cantrip for undead.
William will be
I
preparing
need to
his
prep, I need to prep
scimitar.
that as well. Let's get rid of Ray of Frost for it.
Disrupt undead.
Yes.
William will be preparing his scimitar and warhammer.
Hey Sophie, can you just send me the Disrupt Undead macro?
Yeah, give me control.
I like how Florio went down, and Dior's response is just, well, don't stand in front of him.
And she's just like, yeah, good point.
Alright, there you go.
William fights better when people are fighting next to him, not in front or behind.
All right.
Guess that's
I
the
need
only
an
way you
index.
can-
I need an index card. Hold on.
The 2 in there is how many actions it takes.
Okie dokie.
Man, that is just too epic.
Yeah, I need to put
I have
that
to.
into cantrips.
All right. Have you guys been awarding yourself experience on
Mhm.
the Findle map?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will copy these tokens over
Hold
to
on,
the
real
next
quick.
map.
There we go. Sorry. I had not given myself the 30.
It's all good.
I was mid macro modification.
So, the group of you can rest up for the evening, taking your newly acquired loot, and get ready to head out in the morning. And with that, the group of you are able to start your way. Does anyone have survival?
I do.
Okay.
Trained?
Yeah, it's trained.
Are you asking for trained survival?
I'm asking for people that wish to make survival rolls. But as a note, that was about to bring me to my next point. As a note, critical failures are a thing. I will not be. I also like that they have de-incentivized everyone rolling for everything forever.
It's still going to happen.
Oh, I'm 100% aware that it will take years to break you all of that habit, but...
No, if I can roll something, I want to roll it.
Fair enough. I gotta go check one quick thing.
Quake thing?
Yes.
Although if
Okay,
we do crit fail, then that will hinder us.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't think rolling on everything. If someone is very specifically much better at it than the rest of the party,
Actually, as a note, the following tracks are trained only,
so
which makes sense.
So
You're
basically,
the only one who can do it.
I'm the only one who's trained in survival.
Okay.
I specifically trained in survival because Saren Ray's main skill is survival, which I don't get, but I still trained in
Then
it.
Floria's doesn't count.
Okay.
No.
Neither does Diorsa's.
Yep. I was checking that, so that was what brought up the conversation. All right. Following the trail of the zombies and skeletons, it is a very unique and simple trail to follow. You are able to track back the group a ways to the east of town. You happen upon some dense, or not dense, but some tree cover that allows you to get a view of the hallow or unhallow that is creating these things. I've made a new map visible called Eric.
There we go. Oh, it's not pitch black anymore.
It was only pitch black because I hit Control H literally as soon as I realized that the map was not hidden, and it happened to be at the same time you were loading in.
8 out of 9, 8 out of 9, 8 out of 9. There we
I've
go.
realized that if you try to load in at the same time that everyone else, it takes longer. So I've just been like waiting a second before I do that.
Oh, this one loaded instantly.
You had actually had almost everything loaded from before.
Oh.
It just wouldn't display it to you.
Okay, I'm going to, because I was doing macro work on the other page, I'm going to delete this Gubo and replace him.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, plan for today. I'm gonna stay behind you guys. Sound good?
As
Stay
long as I'm
behind?
more behind you guys than you.
Well, maybe that's fine.
Glad we're on the same page.
Gubo will get off his dog.
Okay.
Is it like a hideous goblin dog, or is it a
No,
cute
it's a-
dog?
Corgi.
It's a corgi.
Oh! Floria pets the corgi.
I'm gonna have to work to get Retributive Strike.
Actually, Floria picks up the corgi for the rest of the foot trail there.
So, I noticed another thing with the new rules of Pathfinder 2 that I'm not a huge fan of.
What?
Hmm.
To trip, you must have an open hand. You cannot kick someone's legs out from underneath them.
Huh.
I mean, we can just... We can
You
ignore that.
can't shove without an open hand. Meaning, you can't shove someone with your shield or a weapon.
No, you can shove with a weapon if it has the shove trait.
I have made some notes, but
It's a
Also,
learning
that-
system. We'll get used to it.
that first part of that first combat took less time than I was expecting. But that's also because there were only 10 combatants. All right, so you can start to make out the hollows, or the hollows rather. It is a slightly elevated patch of barren land. Several dead trees flank the outskirts of it. And in the center of it, a desiccated, ghastly creature stands, roughly humanoid in shape, but very clearly undead, that seems to be chanting in some language.
Religion check.
Religion?
Yes.
Is it Draconic?
It is. Oh, that what it's chanting in? It
Yes.
seems to be, yes.
What is it saying?
Indeed.
Arise, fire, arise. The time is right, and soon you will be back. Arise, fire, arise. And then it repeats.
Testing a button. All right, here we go.
Okay. All right. With those checks, you're not too sure. You know it's the creature's name is at least a white. It's a dangerous creature to be sure, but you don't know too much beyond that.
I ain't never seen one of those in real life before. Just read about them.
Same here. Oh, it sounds like it's.
Are they a type of undead that can be created by arcane as well?
No, they are not.
Okay, then arcane knowledge would be functionally useless.
Yep.
I will make a draconic lore as to what he's meant to see if there's. I can't know anything about what he's talking about though.
Okay.
Deorsa will look to the people that mentioned that they've never seen one before and will say, well, let's go kill it.
I just noticed something comedic. I think none of them had initiative bonuses on the previous map. Because I made a change to something and I think it broke the initiative tracker. It kind of did. That's fantastic. All right. So, with that, the dragons have been gone for quite some time. There are countless prophecies, as one might expect, of their return when the time is right. Usually strange, various esoteric concepts such as stars being right, or what have you. But it's also believed that the dragons just left for somewhere else, maybe a demi-plane, or perhaps a
planet,
different, not necessarily a different planet, but demi-plane, other plane, depths below ground. So he's probably just, or it's probably just another crazed entity that happens to think it knows when the dragons are coming back. So, you guys wish to fight them?
I must.
Do
Alright.
you wish to sneak up on them beforehand, or do you wish to scream a war chant and begin from where you are?
Deorsa's just walking towards them.
Goobo
Unless
will
someone
attempt
says
to
otherwise.
stealth.
Yes. Go ahead,
Is
and
this a trained
everyone.
thing?
Yep, anyone can do stealth.
Deorsa's not even attempting. He's going this.
You know, William's not going to attempt it either. William's gonna.
Goobo
Alright.
will
Move up.
follow Fiora.
Alright, you'll get one move action, or one action's worth of move, and then I will.
How far can we go?
One action's worth of move, so whatever your normal speed is.
In the bush.
Goobo is hiding in
Alright.
the bush.
The white zombie and skeleton all turn in unison, noticing your presence. And the white screams something out in Necro.
Does Goobo think he's been noticed?
Where's your stealth roll?
15.
Yes, you do believe you have been noticed. Floria, however, you do not believe you've been noticed. At least, however, the skeleton and the zombie have noticed neither of you two.
Alright, big guy, you go for the big one. I'll go for the blue one. And she runs out to right about here. And she will cast Disrupt Undead on this one.
Okay.
Where the heck is it? Right there.
Okay. It's d20 plus 3. Get it head on, so we'll save for half. Alright. It takes damage. Its body is partially disrupted by the energy that flies towards it. And I believe that's all 3 of your actions then?
Yep.
Alright, Derosa.
So I'm sad. You can't use intimidation to effectively taunt someone.
Aw.
Being said, I'm gonna move way the fuck up there and stab it in its face.
Unfortunately, program coming back to me. Unfortunately, a 14 will miss.
If it has not moved yet, does it get the flat-footed condition?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh no, that's a rogue thing. It's
Oh, is
called
it only-
part of surprise attack. It's that they only rogues get that ability.
Okay.
so unfortunately, it will still miss.
Damn.
But you've gotten very close to it, and it's happy. The zombie that has a -1 perception is up. The zombie will lurch forward towards Derosa. And will attempt to punch the barbarian.
That will hit.
Okay. And it's turn 1. William.
Spend all of my actions just to get up to Derosa. Derosa, whatever. I have to spend all of my movement, all 3 of my actions to get up there.
I like how I kind of half-ass your name and technically get it right most of the time.
Dorsa?
I just sort of sounds at it.
All right, well, that's my turn.
Alright. Well, the white is up. And it is reviled by the presence of the paladin. So we'll put its first attack into the paladin.
Okay, well, I've been critically hit.
Oh, wow.
Why does it have such a high to hit at level 1? Christ.
Alright.
Yeah, that's 4 higher than you can reasonably get at level 1.
I will explain that later. I need a fortitude save.
Okay.
Hang on. My damage is wrong. 1 second.
I mean, you've brought me down to 0.
Okay. Wow.
Really? 18.
Is it 18? 9 plus the 10 extra damage?
No, it's supposed to be not extra damage.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
what was the 12 and 10 for?
I can't roll numbers worth a damn apparently. I don't have a crit thing in it, so I was transposing it and I typed
Alright,
it wrong.
then I'm at 1 health.
You are, however, enervated 1.
I have no idea what enervated.
It is a -1 to attack and damage rolls. But
Good.
It's turn. Gubo.
Just a second. I am purging a bit of a macro that I'm using. No, sorry. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
The white. Gubo will stand here and cast Magic Missile
Ooh.
Okay.
with all 3 of my actions. It takes 10 damage.
Okay.
It takes 10 damage.
Oh, I see what you stole from it. Cool.
Yep.
Like that format?
Yes, I needed it because for each action it adds an extra missile.
Mm-hmm.
You may want to format that so that the damage is vertical. Like, put tabs in. Or you may not.
I mean, that's fine, honestly.
Because it says 2 missiles, comma, damage 2 and 5. I'll add another comma.
You could probably
Alright.
just take out the missiles.
Yeah, just each time it does second missile, third missile, and then
Well,
the damage for those.
The thing is because I can split up the missiles between different targets.
Yeah, but what I'm
Well,
saying is,
Okay.
You don't need to have 6 rolls in there.
yeah, you only need 3 rolls, and you can just assign them.
That's fine.
Because there's no way to get the effect of both somatic and verbal without having the effect of just verbal.
It's true. It's going to move up. It's going to comically roll. Claw.
Hit. I'm down.
Oh.
It
Well,
brought me down to 1 HP, man.
and then it's moving there.
So yeah, hit
Floria.
Floria is going to say, oh shit, and she's going to run up to right here. She's
Okay.
going to touch William, not inappropriately.
Touching
Healing
very
for
appropriately.
10.
Whew.
Healing
That
like
helps.
flows into William, and then she. Oh wait, she didn't have her weapon drawn, did she?
No. You.
What do I have prepared? I have nothing useful.
Do you have a shield?
So, she is going to step right here.
Okay.
Please stay up.
Trying.
Deosa is going to rage.
Oh wait, can I do one thing real quick? Can
Sure.
Floria help him up?
I'll allow it.
Okay, then she'll stay here and prop him up, trying to
Okay.
get him to stand up.
So, real quick, because I want to kind of name actions as we use them, because a lot of things have actions, there is an action for this. It is called Aid.
What kind of action is it?
It is a single turn action. And it is. Hold on. I'm pulling it up real quick.
Remember, everyone, this
Yes.
is us messing with the system for the first time.
Assist. Not assist. Where the hell is it?
Anyway, I'll take my turn and you can figure out exactly what the rules are.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So, rage, stabbing the white, motherfucker. I think I have yet to roll higher than 11, and also that's a nat 1.
Yeah, that's not one.
It's a critical failure for 2 reasons.
Minimum damage as well.
Good goddamn. Anything else?
Do things happen?
No.
Okay. Then,
You have one more action left.
yeah. Fuck it. Stab it again.
No.
Oh my god.
I need a moment.
Axel, have you ever interacted with Will Wheaton?
No. I
No?
mean, have you interacted with Jerry Holkins?
No, Will Wheaton's luck is worse.
Yeah, but Jerry is also the king of rolling 2 1s in a row.
That wasn't 2 1s in a row.
That was a 1
No,
and then a 2.
It was pretty damn close, though.
I think Tyler might be stealing my luck.
He steals
You're playing a
everyone's luck.
barbarian, and that's usually Tyler's thing, so I would say...
I mean, if I can trade nat 1s to give Gorstag crits, I mean, I'll do it.
The zombie is going to poke the barbarian.
All right, I finally get to do this.
Oh.
Oh god damn.
Oh, the zombie's going to take 14 points of damage.
Four-
It's still standing, but
14?
yeah. It has vulnerability to slashing.
Oh, did I critically succeed or only succeed?
Oh, you also critically succeeded.
So
Oh,
roll
God.
another damage.
Hey, max damage again!
Oh, you have actually just killed it. Okay.
Yep, and because I
Uh,
killed it, its attack will not go into you, Deorza.
Fantastic. Also, you might want to add a space between the colon and the numbers.
Yeah, I did it for the skill checks. Forgot to do it for every other thing.
Well, it is your turn.
Is he helped up?
Hmm?
Is he helped up by Floria?
Yeah, you helped me up.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, that would just be a basic manipulate action. So the only important thing about it is it would provoke a reaction.
From certain things. Nothing here has that reaction.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And that's just
Uh,
one action.
Let's see.
Yep.
I am going to lay on hands myself to get 5 healing.
Okay.
I am going to then attack the white and miss. And
Unfortunately.
I'm going to raise my shield. And that is my turn.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I do have shield macros. I was dealing.
No, I just have my AC as 16 and have 18 raised and 13, 15 raised. Simpler on myself.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, they are going to attack the Saren Ray cleric again.
Paladin, not cleric.
Paladin. Die.
Well,
Die. Stop that.
It does not critically succeed this time.
That's good.
It still
If you
hits.
didn't raise your shield, it would have crit you.
Yeah, it would have crit me again. This thing. Okay. So
You
I
have
take...
a steel shield?
Right, I can do this.
Yeah, you can block.
My reaction
with a
is I'm going
dent
to
and-
use my heavy
Yep.
steel shield to block in
What is
amount
the
of
hardness
damage.
of a?
I think it's
5.
5.
Steel is 5, wood is 3.
Right.
So it will gain 1 dent.
1 dent, and I only take 1 point of actual damage.
Which means you still do need to take the fortitude save.
Yes. But it's the reduction in damage, which is the most important
Yes.
part there.
You have enervated 1.
What does that do
Wasn't he
again?
already enervated?
Oh yeah, you were already enervated. It does not escalate it. Doesn't call anything out about escalating, so.
What does that do?
-1 on attack and damage rolls.
Ah,
Well, my turn. Well, that thing.
Oh, actually, it will also poke the barbarian. This will be 5 lower. 21. Jesus.
You gave it a very high to hit, man. What did you
I
expect?
didn't give it a very high to hit. I'm using stats from the book.
It has a very high to hit.
Yes.
You can reasonably get +5 as a player character. This has almost double that.
Unless it's like higher than level 1, and maybe expert in its attacks.
Well, I will need a fortitude save.
So that is 5 lower than what it says?
Yes, it's a 21.
So that's not a crit.
Yes.
No, it's not a crit, thankfully.
Fort. God fucking damn it. Dice!
Enervate 2, probably.
Fuck you, dice.
It requires magical treatment to get rid of Enervate 1. Also, yes, the dice hate you.
Well, I mean, for 1 round.
How wounded does the white look like?
Somewhat wounded. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably about around a 7 right now.
I will drain my focus
Okay.
to gain a second casting of magic missile and hope my macro works. 9 damage. Automatic. And I need to stop rolling 1s!
You all need to stop rolling 1s.
Hey, I'm at least dealing some damage, okay?
The skeleton will go for the cleric The actual cleric that I'm talking about with its scimitar.
Oh,
Jeez.
oofed.
And then it will sweep into Jaeger.
Yep, so it only gets a -4 to this. Which hits dead on.
And then we'll sweep into...
No, you still have
Yep.
your shield.
Yeah, it hits dead on. It only has a -4 with a scimitar
Okay.
because sweep.
Yep.
Sorry.
And then Derosa, this will be 8 lower.
I think that would act. Or no, yeah, you're right.
You got a 2 against the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Was that skeleton's third hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Please take that thing out. And she will first touch Diorsa for 12 healing. And then she will touch.
Wait, you fucker.
I don't know. Look,
You're at
it's easy
8.
to do that because taking damage is first, and then healing is second on the macro.
No,
And
you don't get 24 healing. You get 20 healing because you were at 8. So you're at 20 health.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Then she is going to touch Will for 6.
Let's see how it is.
Hey, she tried. Can't do anything else.
I'm gonna suggest stand there.
Does Kubo yell that out?
No. No, well, I mean, just like this is something your character would know. Flanking is a thing, but you have 1 action left.
Do
But
you have
also-
to have a weapon out? 'Cause
Stand,
in Pathfinder 1, you need to have a weapon out to flank.
also,
Mhm.
standing close to her allies means she can heal faster.
Yep,
All right, I mean that.
it's fine.
All right, then I would suggest pulling out your weapon then.
Okay, she pulls out her star knife. And that's it.
Okay. Diorsa.
Darsa is going to yell some very, very crude
Oh,
things in
boy.
Draconic at the white and attempt to hack at it.
You hear from the distance, mind your language!
No, stab at it.
Does that
Oh.
hit?
Yes, the 15 will hit. Sadly, you're not... It is not weak to fire, but it is taking damage. It's getting very close.
And second one at it as well. Nope.
No, unfortunately, that one will miss.
Raising the
Oh.
shield.
Okay. William.
Oh boy. Let's see here. I'm going to hit it, the white, with a lay on hands, or attempt to. Okay, now I don't know why that didn't work. Oh wait,
Good.
I did. Did 21.
It's versus touch, I'm assuming?
Touch, yes.
Which probably crits it.
That's a 17 plus 4.
You'd have to have an 11 AC for that to be a crit.
Yeah, it does not have
Right.
an 11 touch AC.
Yeah, I missed on like a 14 or a 13, so. Alright, so that's my first hit. It has a -1 conditional penalty to its AC. I'm going to then hit it with a scimitar.
Oh, wait, hang on. It does have an 11 touch AC.
Oh, touch AC, right! So that is 10 higher, so that's 10 damage.
Yes. So, and with the scimitar hit that you just scored,
Yep.
That
Which
will
is,
knock
I don't know. Wait. I made a melee touch. Does the penalty still apply to the scimitar?
I don't believe so.
It
I
is
will
an
add it
attack.
to-
Because I think that is casting and not attacking.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm gonna
Makes
cast
issues
another lay on
very
hands. I'm gonna cast the other lay on hands on the skeleton.
Oof.
That unfortunately will miss.
Damn, touch AC if not 8. Okay.
If it was a zombie, that would have hit it.
Yeah.
Gubo.
Gubo! Gubo will leave his bush.
Okay.
And then disrupt undead.
Woo!
Nice.
Well, assuming it doesn't critically succeed this fortitude check, it's probably about to die miserably. Oh, yeah, that is enough to kill it.
Woo! God damn, that white was tough.
All right. Spell attacks. I'm just
Diorsa
making
is
sure
going
that
to
crit.
plant the bastard sword in the white's chest and make it not have a head. This thing pissed him off.
Makes
Alright.
sense.
I'm gonna do a little something something here. Let me just stand in the middle. She'll end up standing pretty much above the white. And then the entire area will start to glow with moonlight.
All right. So, with perception rolls, anyone at this point can roll me a perception roll. In fact, all of you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Perception macro yet? Hold on.
Even with the +1, that's only 5.
You can do it on the character sheet.
Floria crit failed.
Fuck!
It's almost as if none of us have good perception.
I do
We're only
have good
trained.
perception.
Yeah, the dice literally
I rolled a
decided
10.
otherwise.
Yeah.
William rolled a 2.
You have a 13, I have a 5. She has a 7.
Floria rolled a 1. And you rolled a 3.
I have a +5 to perception.
Yes.
Yeah. We rolled bad.
I rolled average.
Oh, funnily enough, technically Seek is supposed to be rolled in secret. I don't give a shit right now, but I will note that for future.
Okay. You can do that once you get your cool GM frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even have anything done for that yet. I still don't have the first edition one technically done.
The reason why Seek is told in secret is because if you know you roll bad at perception, there's no penalty to not rolling it again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. No, I get it. It's a case of I went to go look it up and notice that.
I mean, even still, it's generally in poor faith to just constantly try to find something.
Mm-hmm. But
Because
they are
if
covering bases.
Yeah, and if there isn't anything there, you're just going to piss off your GM.
However, searching around, looking around, there are two things of interesting note.
Okay.
On the body of the dead white, there was a small crystal at their side.
Is that glowing?
It is.
Oh.
Oh.
And there is a single rune here on the ground that can be touched to activate it.
I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Diorsa
Read
will-
magic.
Yeah, you're the.
Yeah.
You're the one. who
Diorsa
does-
will pull his sword out of the white and hold up the crystal. Anyone know what the hell this thing is?
Uh,
Let me take a look at it.
I believe it is a crafting check.
Oh, damn. I'm used to...
Yeah, I know. You're used to
Crafting,
1E.
you say?
Yes. Jesus.
Oh, you're not trained.
That's a
yet, you're rolling.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, boom! That's also my crafting check for the looking at the crystal.
Yeah, and you're actually trained for that, so you probably get more out
I
of it.
like how the
No, I'm
barbarian.
not trained at craft.
Yeah, he just rolled a 20 for.
Yeah, no, I'm saying for Gubo that you're trained
for
in it, so
Gubo.
you actually probably get something out of it.
The item, the crystal, is called a potency crystal. This fluoride crystal glows with a strange phosphorescence. When you activate the crystal, it is a consumable. Treat the affixed weapon as a +1 magic weapon for that attack, gaining a +1 item bonus to attack roll and increasing the damage on a hit by 1 additional weapon damage die. It is a focus activation. It has no bulk, and it is affixed to a non-magical weapon.
So it can only be used once.
Yes.
So one-use magic weapon.
Yep.
I will. Is it consumed on hit or just the next attack?
It is consumed on the next attack, regardless of hit or miss.
Gubo will explain that to the party and go, meh, whoever wants it.
Well, I use a shield, so.
Diorso will look at William and just say, "Mine's bigger," and put it on his sword.
It is technically a downtime it's not even a downtime activity. There's a check for it. I'm not going to bother having you make it.
There you go.
Right now.
Yeah, it's easy enough, actually. I think it's like DC 5 to affix something.
Yeah, it's not worth the effort of going through that one check.
Can you repeat what it does?
Yes.
It's you activate it, and then for the next attack, hit or miss, your weapon or the weapon that you use it on is counted as magic.
The rune on the ground is a rune that simply reads, "Press for fun time." And I will note that this is the Gaiden fight. This is a fight that, if it wipes you guys, I will not consider it canon. If you defeat it, however, you will get some bitchin' experience.
I will say, seeing is the guy Gubo going like, Gubo, will Gubo know of its Gaiden fightness via arcane check?
I like to imagine like he goes to poke it, and then like the Gaiden fight happens, and if we all die, it just like cutscenes back to him reaching for it, and just like, I probably shouldn't.
Let's make it canon. It is a rune that if pressed, split off.
You're
So
robotic.
if we fight,
You, I could not understand any of what you're saying.
okay. So it
Domo
is a rune.
arigato.
Okay, that helps nothing, guys. Okay, it is a rune that if we press, it creates a little mini plane where we fight. If we lose, we pop back here, and the rune becomes inert.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, we can do that, but
And Gubo will know this and go, "Hey, let's rest here for a few minutes, or for rest for a little bit, and then press the button." He will suggest that we rest and camp here, and then press the button.
I could go for a little shut-eye. Any
Would
of you
help.
still hurting?
I can patch myself up a little bit.
Diorso shrugs. For what it's worth,
Yeah, I'm good.
He is slightly wounded.
Will
what
he heal
does-
enough from rest?
How much do you heal from rest?
Con mod.
Yes.
Okay.
What
then
does the healing, how do you heal with medicine?
via a feat?
Yes. So you don't
Oh.
restore hit points with medicine by default. You have all sorts of other things. Although I think one of them is actually provide bonuses while resting. Give me one moment whilst I check that.
Is that treat deadly wounds? I have the skills up, so I can pull down medicine. Administer first aid. No, there is nothing that you can do right now to actively heal someone.
I am adding this to my notes of expedite.
Could I have?
Yep. There's
Could I have
there's
taken that from my
effectively-
first skill feat rather than? Wait, do I even have a skill feat? I don't remember.
You get a skill feat through your background. So
Yeah.
I could have taken that.
It's a specific skill feat.
No, the background gives you a specific skill feat. Next level, I think you get a skill feat.
Like, Diorsa
No,
has Forager, meaning
Yep.
that he never has to make survival rolls to get food.
So thinking about battle for Sophie, is the fact that it can be used in combat as a single action.
So it's better, but you have to invest in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also, you can use it per person once.
Per day.
Per day, yeah.
Yeah, per day, and it is a DC 20.
It's something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head.
You can make it a DC 20, 25, or 30 for scaling effects.
So how much experience do we get for that fight anyway?
You will get another 120, and then an
120,
additional 50.
So
So
270.
170.
Yep, 170.
We're getting
So
170, you said?
Yes.
what's that? 320. 1/3 of the way to a level up.
And Gubo will suggest preparing your best spells for this.
It's not undead.
Also, as a note, that white was level 3.
Yeah. Let's see. It had to have been.
That's about what we should be fighting at level 1, yeah.
3 plus 1.
Monsters don't follow the same math
Yeah,
as
I know.
players.
I know.
Even then, it would hit.
I mean, it's
who's the-
fine. We
Who's
won.
the tankiest of us
You
here?
have the most health, but if we
I mean,
raise our
AC.
I mean, is your AC
So-
18 all the time?
It's 18 with a raised shield.
Then we
So-
have equal ACs.
The
Then
math,
it would hit us on a 9.
yeah, so it follows the standard what a monster should do of hit a player roughly 50% of the time.
Question.
Yes.
Does Floria know whether or not sleep can affect undead?
The spell sleep?
It cannot. I do
Most cases cannot. Most undead are immune to sleep.
Okay,
The
here's the text
asleep
for it.
condition.
Also, will we have to worry about the whatever condition we had?
Enervate? No.
Okay.
You will be able to get rid of it.
So that's a
I'm
no.
just checking real quick
she would know
everything.
that.
No, it will not help. It will not affect them.
Okay.
I actually want to make sure because I remember undead being immune to a hell of a lot less in this version.
Oh, I'm just going out on the 3 undead that I've thrown at you so far, being straight up immune to the asleep condition.
Okay.
There we go. All better.
As a note, with discerning the rune, you will be able to figure out what you're going up against. You will be going up against a fire elemental,
Oh,
which also, funnily enough, is immune to asleep.
We would know that?
Yeah, he's figured that out.
Gubo via his arcane reading of the guiding rune.
well, very ice spells.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna prepare Ray of Frost and Chill Touch.
So,
Question.
chill touch means you have to
Yes.
go into melee with that thing, man.
Yes, Axel?
Oh, no, Chill Touch is not ice damage. Now that I think about it.
For the Gaiden fight, will consumables be consumed regardless of the effect?
I'll say no, just because I want to check this one thing as to how often I should throw level +4 encounters at you, also known as the most deadly encounters. Foxit, just close already.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
see how one enemy does.
Okay, are we going real quick? Something. Do fire elementals have legs in this?
No, they do not.
So grease wouldn't be able to trip them.
Don't believe so.
Okay, I'm pulling all my bases here.
Is Ray of Frost a cantrip?
Yeah, Ray of Frost is a cantrip.
Why don't you just take 2 instances of magic missile?
I can, but I can do that on the fly.
All right.
I have 2 magic missiles, a ray of enfeeblement, and a grim tendrils.
Let me know when everyone's ready to go.
I mean, I'm good.
I'm ready.
All right. Touching the rune will take you Pokemon style into a own special chamber. You will be able to set yourselves up over here however you want. The fire elemental will be over there. I will draw boxes for you guys.
Should I have shield out or no?
I mean, you can two
It'll
hands.
probably touch you more than anything.
Yeah.
What are the
Actually, I
boxes?
don't- They are where you can set yourself up for at the beginning of this fight.
Okay. Can we cast things preemptively?
If you so desire, yes, you can.
All right.
Darissa will be two-handing the bastard sword.
Okay.
She will be touching her own weapon. And she will be concentrating on Bless.
All right. So, as a reminder, this fight is probably going to be bullshit.
I mean, it is level +4 with one enemy, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Do you want to give me an aura real quick?
I can make one, yes. Light.
So, fun fact, from what it looks like, spells do not targeted attack spells do not normally double their damage on a crit. And the reason why I say this is because Ray of Frost specifically calls that out.
Yeah, each spell will call it out if it does.
So Lay on Hands does not crit.
Ah.
Really?
No, it does not.
Unless its power specifically says it's crits.
Every spell that I see that's a touch spell will usually have a critical success thing that it says, though.
Oh, okay.
Alright, hold on. Let me put a light source on you. Whoops, that was supposed to be square. Okay, screw mathematical accuracy. Also, as a note, because I was expecting, Pathfinder 1E, my style of game level lengths of combat, this is the last prepared thing for combat.
Yeah, we've only been doing this
I
for...
really do like this, though. Combat's a lot faster. It's a lot more fluid.
Yeah.
And we are also level 1, so that might have something to do with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have to really do with it.
I have a few gripes about things, but that's...
They're gripes. They're not
Yeah.
like major complaints.
Easy enough to work with homebrew stuff, and maybe this is just a playtest. Things can change.
That
We get
and
feedback.
there's probably going to be things in the full release finished version of the game that I will not like.
I mean,
However,
that's with every system, honestly.
as a whole, it's a functional system. I like it. It works. It works fairly well.
Okay, does Bless +1 to attack rolls? Okay.
Yep. Conditional bonus.
Orange box is max size of the guide and fight room, and everyone's buffed.
Yes, we are
Begin.
ready to do our Demon Souls fight.
Rage, charge, smack. Motherfucker!
Oh shit! You're
Can you
fire
willingly get rid of your fire damage?
It's not going to have any adverse effect. It does
Actually,
not have-
yes. Yes, he can.
Okay.
Because of the Draconic Rage, it would deal one less of the weapon's normal type.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because
Alright.
the Draconic Rage, you can give it the Arcane and Evocation traits, and it gets effectively 1 extra damage, and all of your rage damage is of the Dragon Totems type. Also, fuck you, dice!
Look, man, you're playing a barbarian. The game does not favor other people other than Gorstag.
It is going to move to here, and then it is going to poke you with its nice, noodly tentacle arm.
Combat music.
I mean, okay.
Ooh, persistent fire damage.
Yes. However, as a note, I believe there's just flat checks to get rid of persistent damage.
So that hits, but is not a crit.
That's wonderful. Its second attack will be 5 lower than it says.
I mean, plus 13 doesn't
So that
matter.
would be-
Oh my god.
You're down.
So, What would the attack roll be?
17.
17.
Yeah, that hits. So that's 13 plus 14, which is...
Is it 4d4 persistent fire now?
No, that is
Okay.
only the 2d4.
But whichever higher one.
14 plus 14, that is 28. I don't have 2 health, so that's 6. Does that bring me down? That does bring me down. God damn it.
Yep.
To be fair, there is no negative hit points though, which is good.
Yeah. You are at 0.
Which means you'll be standing up in precisely 6 seconds.
Oh, 2 seconds.
2 seconds. I'm assuming that's Floria.
Yes.
Floria is going to once again say, "Oh shit," and she's going to strafe around. Oh wait, no, she can't really do that.
There's not terrain, and you can move through your allies.
Yeah, but does this thing have attack of opportunity? That's the question.
I will tell you here in a second. I don't believe it does.
It doesn't matter. Here, you heal for 9, Axel.
Yay.
You are at 9 hit points.
Be careful.
That did nothing.
What?
Did you have your token selected?
Yes. Hit points. How much healing? 9. Yes.
Worked.
All right.
It's weird.
Yeah, sometimes every now and then a macro will not work. Just sort of a thing. That's all your reactions then, Gloria?
Yep.
Because you
Right.
need to concentrate on blast, right?
Yep.
I'm going to move here.
You could take advantage of flank.
I'm going to lay on hands. 4. So, heal up 4 more, Axel. And now I am going to attempt to hit with the scimitar. That's a 10.
Unfortunately, the 10 will not hit.
Figured.
So you
All
rolled a
right.
5.
Yep. Alright, Goobo. Ray of
Welcome to the
Frosting.
highest to hit roll that we've had.
Goobo fire!
You crit.
So that-
That
That
poor
is-
amount of damage.
That is a nat 20. It's a 25, by the way, so if it double critical successes, I don't know what that does.
I
but-
don't think
no.
it does critical success twice.
However, you have just dealt 12 damage to it.
And now, Goobo knows how things react. Goobo will hide behind the cleric.
She'll say, "Damn, keep that up, dude."
Goobo knows that it knows he has frost magic now.
Yep.
That's Goobo's turn.
Okay.
How wounded does it look?
A little bit wounded. Let me see. At the end of your turn, yeah, you'll take the fire damage at the end of your turn, DeRosa.
Okay.
It is
Step in, use the magic-y thingy, because why the fuck not?
16.
It's a 16.
So that's a 17. That will hit.
Oh, yes.
So if it's
And
double,
you get an extra d12.
so basically roll the attack.
Oofed.
And it's 2 extra damage instead of the 3 extra damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you did damage.
I'm checking to see what check it is to do persistent damage.
That is a DC 20 flat check, so a d20 roll. However, if someone were to spend an action to aid them, or if you were to spend one yourself to aid it, you can bring it down to a 15 flat check. And also, I think at the end of your turn, with the fire being on fire, or at the end of combat, you could stop, drop, and roll.
Also, note for Goobo.
So how much
it-
damage?
I will roll that in a second. I'm applying your damage to it before I roll that. It's a grand total of 13 damage, so it goes down to 54. It's 2d4 So, two damage.
Woo! Sorry for damage.
So, guys, I heard that it has 54 health left.
Don't
Did I
worry,
actually
Google
say
has
that
an
aloud?
infinite amount
Yes,
of
you did say
Ray
that
of Frost.
aloud.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, Google has an infinite amount of Ray of Frosts.
Kubo does not have an infinite amount of hit points, however.
No, you do not.
Well,
Flora
However-
has an
Heck, we-
infinite amount of stabilizes, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Fire Elemental will attack William once.
Okay.
That's
Yikes.
a
Well, that's a crit, and I'm down.
Oh. And then it's going to
No!
walk here and poke the gobbo. That's a 12.
A six.
misses
That
by 1.
misses, actually.
That misses by 1.
Kubo
My
It
initiative
has a
drops.
75% chance to hit Gubo on its second attack.
My initiative
How
drops.
did it
nothing else.
miss?
because it has a -5 because it's its second attack.
It has a 75% chance of hitting Gubo on its
Hang on.
second attack.
I need to point something out.
Why didn't mine
Because
go up?
Because you went on because it goes to the turn before the creature that knocked you out. So by getting knocked out by that, your initiative went up.
Amazing.
Kubo.
Ow,
Gloria.
Jake, stop stepping on me.
That is a double-edged initiative system right there.
Floria
I
is
get it.
going
It's so
to-
that you can't keep waking up and then immediately getting knocked down by the same guy.
It
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah, it's
What's Floria doing?
Gubo, run. And then that's into William.
Woo! Man, with this
And,
party, we will never actually take any dying.
Until she's out of healing.
She is
Oh,
going
yeah.
to drop
And I'm out of life
concentration.
hands.
Okay.
Light source. Clear all. And she is going to cast shield.
Okay.
Shield
Oh.
itself only.
Okay.
All right.
Kubo. Run away!
Kite the fire elemental.
Boom!
Yeesh.
That
Why do I
probably
keep
misses.
rolling 2s?
That's a 7 you rolled. Oh, for
No.
damage.
Damn it.
Sorry. I thought you meant on the die. I'm like, Jesus, what?
I don't know, man. Did you fuck something up with your damage?
No.
Let's check that real quick. No, it equals 1d8 and it calls out 1d8. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That
Does it
will
hit?
unfortunately miss,
Kubo curses.
but it does not critically miss.
Critical failures on attack spells don't do anything either.
Some of them don't. Some of them do.
Tactical positioning!
Become
Stab. Aw, motherfucker. Stab again?
That's 7.
Unfortunately, no, that will not hit.
Axel, what did you do to Nuffle?
He's playing a barbarian! That's what he did! He's playing a Gorstag barbarian!
In case you weren't paying attention, I was also slightly getting diced yesterday.
That is true. Something has apparently just eaten your luck.
I'm going to,
Continue the tactical positioning.
yeah, I'm going to heal
All right, guys, defensive line in front of the.
DeRosa.
Damage.
Oh yes.
Actually, I do a d20 first.
No, the d20 is after the damage.
Well, don't worry, just heal 1.
Okay. Yeah, because he's going to.
And now I'm going to take a swing with my scimitar and miss again. Holy shit, being level 1s suck at hitting.
I mean, it's going to go up 1 next level.
Yeah, I mean, at
So
least it goes
it's-
up every level.
You're still going to suck at hitting next level. and probably the level afterwards.
I think the intention for this is for there to be a much larger impetus on controlling and debuffing and flanking. The fire elemental is up.
That's true, but also, you just kind of suck.
Yeah.
It just moved around us? What a dick.
Yep. What a dick.
It's gonna poke the gobbo.
Gobbo down. Gobbo down. Gobbo got crit.
It has poked the gobbo.
How many more healing do you have, Floria? Hey, guess who else gets to go before the fire elemental?
Oh yeah, hey.
Does he have a dying condition? Or does he only get dying once he fails a roll?
He has dying 1 right now.
Yeah, when you
So
get
if you heal him, you'll get rid of it and he'll be back up.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Lion told me that when you heal
No,
someone,
stabilize doesn't remove a dying condition.
Lion told me with my lay on hands, when I healed you, it would remove dying one of the
Oh
dyings.
no. Her turn it sets her to 1, and then her turn comes up and it goes down by 1. While you are conscious, you lose 1 dying each turn.
Yeah, so if he's brought back, you'll lose the dying.
Is that how it works?
You will bring him to 1.
Mhm.
And then, because he is at 1, he is conscious again, which means that at the end of his turn, he will go from dying 1 to not dying at all.
Okay. So,
How many actions does stabilize compared to heal?
Floria is going to step between the elemental and Gubo and channel 6 healing into Gubo and then slash at the elemental with her star knife. Yikes.
Unfortunately,
Notice
that
that
will miss.
you need to
and
flank.
roll a 2.
All right.
Flank it, Deoza.
Yep, might as well. And
Also, Liam, if you're saying anything, we can't hear you.
I
that
muted. Okay.
might do something. Maybe.
Well, flanking reduces.
Probably
it,
not.
I believe.
So its AC is reduced by 2, so it's effectively a 16 against its normal AC.
That will score a hit.
Fantastic for 10. And then again for no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gubo. Oh, it's William Yeager's turn. I need to stand next to William, away from its. It has a 10-foot reach, right?
Yes.
I will move up and do 2 attacks. First. Oh, 20!
Oh, that's a natural 20 then? Roll your damage again.
14. Alright, now I'm gonna do my second hit.
And you got a roll of a 2 out of the way.
Damn it. Second hit does not do anything.
No.
But I got 14 damage in.
Yes, you did. That's pretty good.
Now, for Gubo's fire magic to try to save his life. Okay. Gubo's gonna stand here.
What are you doing?
Oh, no. Gubo has resistance to being lit on fire. This is something I
line
independently
damage.
took of knowing about this.
Oh, yes. Sorry. For whoever that was that I just had to do, it was that much damage.
Would it be better for me to use Frost Damage or just do a full magic missile volley?
I mean, your magic missile volley hits. You have
Yeah.
a chance
I'd
to
rather
miss.
do the magic missile volley, so a full magic missile volley for 14 damage.
It's getting close. It's got 16
Really
hit
good
points
roll.
left.
Magic
And Gubo is still on fire, but Gubo takes the 2d4 minus 1 damage
2 damage.
because Gubo has lit himself on fire before. Gubo knows how it works.
The worst part is that is actually a valid chain of reasoning in Goblin.
Yeah, it is a very valid chain of reasoning.
I mean, look at him. He's covered in scar tissue.
All right, let's begin things with an attack on William.
Okay. Hits. I'm down.
An attack on Diorsa. This is -5.
Doesn't matter.
Jesus, die.
That's a critical.
Yep.
Actually, wait. If it's -5, that means it's 24, which means you're good.
It's still a fuckload of damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
you're
not
down.
bad.
And Kubo. Say an 18.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit.
Gubo down! Gubo down!
All right, Floria, channel your energy and heal all of us.
Yep, that's what she's going to do. She's going to stomp her foot and channel as much positive energy as she can, bursting it out towards everyone.
Gubo up! Gubo up!
William, stop.
Oh, hold on. It made me take damage again. Hold on. Gubo is now alive again. Literally, Gubo falls unconscious and goes, Gubo down! Gubo down! And then he stands up and he goes, Gubo's back up.
And
The fire
Floria,
elemental has made error.
Floria screams, "Fucking kill it!"
Also, I think Deorsa should be going first.
Yeah, you should be.
Technically, it would be the latest person knocked unconscious would be going last. And then, yeah, so Diorsa, then William, then Gubo.
So nothing has changed at all. Diorsa, you're going.
Cool.
No, Gubo has a much higher initiative now. He started with a 2.
So, try to murder. Consistent.
That is
You hit
comedically
twice.
consistent. Yes. And with the 2 hits, that is enough to knock it out and kill it.
Yeah, fire elemental made a big
Fantastic.
error by not just targeting the main healer.
Yeah, we would have died if we didn't have 2 people capable of healing. One of them being capable of mass healing.
Yeah.
The Final Fantasy victory fanfare will play for you all.
And will we gain enough, comedically enough XP to hit level 2 so we can get this
Don't play the
playtest going?
music logic.
No, that's. I don't have a cheering one.
Give me one second.
Oh, wait, I have...
Whilst I am tentatively going to say I will give you the remainder of the experience to level you up, I want to figure out how much I have left to give you guys.
Floria flops on her back and emits one last pulse of energy.
Are we able to just ignore the burning at this
Yes.
point?
Yeah, once the fight is over, the burning goes out.
William collapses to his knees, putting his sword through the ground.
Gubo stands there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't use any of my resources. I used one spell.
We were down several times, mate.
Alright, so for the remaining tally marks of accomplishments, and for that fight, you will have gained 280 experience points.
So is this after the level?
No. This is
No.
before, and then I'm just going to give you the rest to level you.
So,
set up for the
an
next one.
extra bonus 400.
Yeah, an extra bonus 400, which brings us down.
So what happens when the XP is at 100 out of 100?
Or 1,000 out of 1,000.
Yes.
We have to
Oh,
figure-
I derped a thing. Hold on.
Is it based on level? So once we change our level value, it'll scale?
No, it is always 1,000 experience.
Yes.
Things grant XP relative to you,
Mm-hmm.
rather than you needing XP relative to your level.
Alright, go ahead and award yourself all a 0 experience again.
So, negative 605?
Ah, okay.
No, just award 0.
I like it.
That's nice. That's a nice touch.
So we put ourselves back to that level. So 395. Okay.
Lion,
Does
Yes.
that actually increase our level value?
Yeah.
I request a thing.
Else, but...
What?
I request the Borderlands 2 ding instead of grats.
I will probably make it that.
Borderlands
Alternatively,
2.
if you are capable, have it be multiple messages.
Oh, what? Just a different one each time?
Yes.
Okay. Wow,
That is actually possible. Basically, you just create a D4 value and it rolls a D4, and then based on the value, it pulls a different text.
Yep.
plan.
So, before anything else, as a note, there will be 3 pieces of loot that I have to get to you guys after the session. There's an additional activation or potency crystal, and 4 more healing potions, as well as a map to a location that is quoted as a large cache of ancient Dracarian items.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice.
Sounds like fun on a gun.
And is that going to be the end of the session?
That is going to be the end of the session.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was only 2 hours. Fuck.
That was-
Anyone mind if I steal the other potency crystal?
And
I mean, you're fine with it. I'm not really gonna be using it.
The reasoning why I'm taking it is I can get a D12.
Yeah, again, you can have it.
real
Cool.
quick, next game is Price of Freedom, right? On Wednesday.
Should be.
Yeah. See you all then, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.